Tour of Syntagma Square in Athens, Greece. So what is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. So we are doing a walking tour of Syntagma Square in Athens with some important information that you guys need to know, just so that it could help you a little bit along the way when you come into Athens, Greece, and you are visiting Syntagma Square. So for the most part, they are going to drop you off not right in front of Syntagma. They're going to bring you a little bit further down to where the actual square is. And we're going to be doing a virtual walking tour on our way there, which is actually straightforward, where you would also see some of the guards that were in front of the building. So this building is the housing of the Greek Parliament. It's been there since 1934, which I think was pretty cool. I was doing some research for you guys, and it is in front of a tomb of a soldier. The soldier himself is actually unknown, which I kind of find pretty cool that there's like a tomb there, but they don't know who it's for, but they still honor them anyways. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And a few things that you do need to know in regards to when you get there and going up there as well. There was so many tours going on, and it is so busy around here. So you are going to see how I'm going to be taking the little walkway to get there. Don't try, especially in busy Athens. Don't get me wrong, I've done this in New York, and jaywalking, sometimes if you find a cop, they will give you a ticket in New York. And I've dealt with that before, but not necessarily in Athens. It's just more of a safety thing. Don't try and jump in the middle of the street, especially when there's traffic. If there's one thing about Europe, is really the drivers are absolutely insane, especially in Athens as well. So you will see how I will be taking the kind of route to get there. And the square itself was absolutely beautiful, though there's so many families. There is a train station. The metro is right underneath us. So if you do end up taking the Athens metro, all you have to do is just go straight to Syntagma, and it will literally take you, right where we were, right at the steps. So it's super easy to get to. And definitely, don't worry about getting lost or anything. I, even myself, who am Greek, I've been to Greece so many times, kind of get a little, I don't want to say intimidated, but I guess that's a good word, of the metro and stuff, just because it's so busy and bustling. But everything is pretty self-explanatory, I guess you can say. So here is where we're going to go across the street into the front of the building, so we can go and see the ceremony of the guards and stuff like that, as there was a little bit of a preview. Definitely stay all the way until the end, so you can see the full ceremony that they do. And just another few little pieces of advice, I would say, is that they do this ceremony of the guards at every hour. So if you end up getting there kind of, let's say, at 1:30 in the afternoon, you don't have to wait that long to see the changing of the guards. But, if you're going in the summertime with that summer heat, stuff like that, it can just be a little gruesome. So every hour is when they do the changing of the guard ceremony, which is just a little piece of advice. That is when I got there. I got there a little bit before 6 p.m. And I caught them right as soon as they were starting. So I really only sat around for about, I would say, like 10 minutes the most, and then the ceremony had started. And if you end up taking a tour and you get a tour guide and you don't want to kind of do this by yourself, the tour guides already know, and that is all these people here, a majority of them were with tour guides. So the tour guides are definitely going to bring you right before the ceremony starts, so you don't have to be waiting the whole time. So these are the traditional, outfits, I would say, that they wore back in the 1800s when they would go to war and stuff like that in Greece. So this is still the traditional, outfits that they wore, honoring, there you go, honoring Greek heritage. And it's super cool to just kind of see, and it was a breezy, cool day today, but I still remember as a little girl coming here and watching this, and in the dead of the summer, and these guys are still out here, so it's pretty cool. So one last piece of information that I want to give you before I let you guys just kind of enjoy the ceremony that they do is that around 11 a.m. they actually do one of like the majority of the ceremonies where 120 of the evzones could be present. So if you can get there a little bit earlier or by the 11 a.m. time, you will get a much larger of a ceremony. So that is a little piece of advice. So I hope this little bit of information was helpful. Please like, subscribe, enjoy the show. This is why we all come to Syntagma Square, and I really hope that you enjoy it.